Pug. What a Mug, by Lori Haskins Horan. Dog on the Job. Isabella was crying. It was the little girl's 4th birthday, and she was in the hospital. All she wanted to do was go home. The nurses tried to cheer her up. They brought her stuffed animals, funny cards, and balloons. Nothing made Isabella feel better, until Joseph the pug arrived. Joseph, shown here with his handler Peter and a nurse, is a 12-year-old pug. His favorite treats are peanut butter and watermelon. Joseph's handler, Peter, plopped the small tan dog on the girl's bed. Right away, Joseph snuggled into Isabella's side. Isabella stopped sobbing. Then Joseph laid his soft head on Isabella's belly. Isabella gave a shy smile. Before long, Joseph was kissing Isabella all over her face. The little girl laughed out loud. Pugs tend to be jolly dogs, even if they don't look it. Their wrinkled faces make them appear worried and cranky. For this reason, the Dutch name for pugs is mopshond, which means grumbly dog. Joseph cuddles with a friend at Winchester Hospital in Massachusetts. Lap of Luxury. Joseph is a therapy dog. He visits patients in hospitals and nursing homes. His job is to help these people feel better. Making people happy comes naturally to pugs. In fact, it has always been their job. Pugs were first raised in China more than 2,000 years ago. They didn't pull sleds or herd sheep like other dogs. From the start, they were companions. Their job was to keep people company. Chinese emperors used to put pugs up their sleeves to keep themselves warm. A ceramic figure of a pug ancestor, made almost 2,000 years ago. Pugs didn't work for just anyone. These small dogs sat in the laps of Chinese monks, emperors, and other important people. It was against the law for ordinary citizens to own pugs. How did pugs get their name? Some people think they were named after a small monkey called a pug, which their faces resemble. Today's pugs still love lounging on people's laps. Crown dogs. In the 1500s, European traders visited China. They were so impressed with the friendly little lapdogs they saw that they decided to take them home. Soon, pugs became a favorite among royalty in Europe too. For example, Prince William, who lived in Holland during the 1500s, owned a pug named Pompey. One night, Pompey saved William's life by barking when the prince's enemies tried to sneak up on him. After that, pugs became the official dogs of the Dutch court. The first pugs were raised in China more than 2,000 years ago. They arrived in Europe about 1,500 years later. Prince William, 1533 to 1584. When Prince William died, a little pug was carved on his tomb. When William's great-grandson became the King of England in 1688, he took his favorite pugs along with him. Pugs stayed in the British royal family for hundreds of years. In the 1900s, the Duke and Duchess of Windsor kept more than 10 pugs. Their pets even had their own servants, including a poop picker-upper. The Duke and Duchess of Windsor sitting with some of their pugs. Clowning around. Today, many famous people still own pugs. Actresses Jessica Alba and Tori Spelling are big fans of the little dog. Jessica is often seen out and about with her 2 pugs, Sid and Nancy. Actress Abigail Breslin is another pug lover. She told a reporter, I want to get a pug, but my mom won't let me. Perhaps that's because Abigail already has a dog, 2 cats, and a tortoise. Tori Spelling with her pug, Mimi LaRue. Jessica Alba with her pugs, Sid and Nancy. It's no surprise that lots of people who are not famous enjoy having pugs as pets too. These little dogs are known for being patient, loving, and playful. It seems as if they will do just about anything to entertain their owners, including getting dressed up in silly costumes. For this reason, they're often called the clowns of the dog world. This pug is dressed up to look like the Energizer Bunny. A pug dressed in a Superman costume. Funny faces. Even without costumes, pugs are still funny. Just one look at the little dog's wrinkly face is enough to make anyone grin. Pugs also have big, googly eyes that always seem to be saying something. Usually, feed me or pet me. Since a pug's eyes stick out, they can easily be injured. They can even pop out of their sockets. Pugs are noisy dogs too. They make all sorts of sounds. Why? Their noses are pushed in, which can make it hard for them to breathe. So they often snort, snore, sneeze, and wheeze. Pugs make another noise too. They fart. Pugs are at risk for many health problems, including trouble with their teeth and hips. A veterinarian can help treat many of these problems. It's important for pug owners to take their pets to a veterinarian regularly. Little dogs, big muscles. Pugs stand only about 1 foot, 12 inches tall, and weigh around 15 pounds, 7 kilograms. Yet these funny, noisy dogs are sturdy, with a surprising amount of muscle. It's often said that pugs are big dogs in small bodies. A pug's body is as strong as the body of a larger dog. Pugs have tightly curled tails and soft, short coats. Some have double coats, which means they have one coat on top of the other. Most pugs are tan, also called fawn or black. There are silver pugs too, although they are very rare. All pugs, even fawn and silver ones, have black ears and a black muzzle. Pugs' ears are soft and velvety and come in 2 different shapes. Rose ears fold forward, showing the insides of the ears. Button ears also fold forward, but they lie close to the head. Rose ears. Button ears. Tender, loving care. Taking care of a pug is not hard work, but it requires a lot of time. Pug owners must groom their dogs in many ways. They need to wash their pets' faces often so dirt doesn't build up in the wrinkles. They have to brush their pugs' coats once a week and trim their nails every other week. Owners also need to take their pugs for daily walks, even if their pets resist. It's easy for these dogs to become overweight, since they love to eat and they don't love to exercise. Some people think that because pugs have short coats, they don't shed much. That's not true. Pugs shed a lot. Washing and brushing their coats can help, but pug owners still need good vacuum cleaners. When it's cold, pugs should go only on short walks, and they should wear a sweater to keep warm. They should not be taken for walks in very hot weather. The most important part of caring for a pug is giving it attention. Pugs are very social. They need to be around people to be happy. They're Velcro dogs, says Bill, a pug owner in Maine. They stick right to your side. Pugs like to go everywhere with their owners, even kayaking. Who, me? Since pugs love to please people, it seems as though they should be easy to train. However, that's not the case. Why? Pugs are stubborn. It's hard to convince them to change their ways. An owner trying to train his pug to stay. New owners often get frustrated when their puppies chew up their shoes or go to the bathroom inside the house, over and over again. Sometimes people even give up on their pugs. Luckily, pug rescue organizations take in dogs that have been abandoned. Joseph was once in pug rescue. His first owners thought he couldn't learn to obey. And now he's a trained therapy dog. It takes time to get through to a pug, says Peter, Joseph's handler. Time and lots of treats. Some pugs are abandoned because they are sick or old. Sophie, an older pug, was left out on the street one winter. Luckily, she was saved by Pug Rescue of Central New York, which found her a loving home. This rescued pug is on its way to a new loving home. Pug pups. Pugs are little from the very start. When they're born, they're only about the size of a mouse. Mother pugs usually have small litters, around 2 to 5 pups. In the beginning, the newborn's eyes are closed. They can't do much of anything except drink their mother's milk. Pugs are born with straight tails. Their tails don't start to curl until they're a few days old. A typical newborn pug weighs around 7 ounces, 0.2 kilograms. At about 10 days old, the pug's eyes open up, and they start trying to crawl. By 6 weeks, the puppies are walking, barking, and playing. Pugs stay with their mothers until they are about 3 months old. Then most pups are adopted by families and become pets. A few, though, learn to compete in dog shows. Pug puppies at play. Almost perfect. To compete in a dog show, a pug has to look a certain way. It has to match a description or standard set by the American Kennel Club. Is its head large and round? Is its coat soft and smooth? Are its eyes bold and lively? There is no perfect dog, but the pug that comes as close as possible to the standard will win. A pug being presented during a dog show. At dog shows, pugs first compete with other pugs. The dog that wins goes on to the Best in Group competition. Pugs are part of the toy group, which also includes other small breeds, such as terriers and poodles. Finally, the top dogs from each group compete for the biggest prize, Best in Show. In terms of size, the pug is the biggest breed in the toy group. The smallest is the Chihuahua. Chihuahua. Dogs from the toy group compete at a dog show. Top dogs. The pug with the most wins in dog show history is named Dermot. Before this fawn-colored pug retired, he earned 65 Best in Show titles. In 2005, Dermot and his handler, Barry Clothier, traveled more than 55,000 miles, 88,514 kilometers, so the pug could compete in dog shows around the country. However, there was one show that Dermot did not win, the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show. This is the biggest dog show in America. In its 132 years, only one pug has ever won Best in Show, 3-year-old Chucky. He took the top prize in 1981. Sadly, Chucky died during an airplane trip the very next year. He was returning home from another competition, where he had once again won Best in Show. Show dogs have 2 names, Their call name is the name they use every day. Their registered name is a fancy name that's used when they compete in dog shows. Chucky's registered name was C.H. Dandy's favorite woodchuck. The C.H. at the beginning of a dog's name means that it's a champion. Chucky, winning Best in Show at the Westminster Dog Show. Can't get enough. Most pugs are pets, not champion show dogs. Yet their owners still think they're superstars. Pug owners are known for being passionate about their dogs. Some fill their homes with pug statues, pug clocks, and pug paintings. Others fill their homes with more pugs. Debbie lives in New York. She started off with 1 pug. Then she got another. Now she's up to 4. "I can't help it," says Debbie. "They're so lovable." Debbie's pugs: Rocco, top; TJ, left; Margarita, center; and Harley, right. Of course, pugs are not for everyone. Even Debbie agrees. They need a lot of care, she cautions. And they have minds of their own. For the right kind of owner, though, pugs can be wonderful, funny friends. Some pug owners join pug clubs to share their love of the little dogs. The Pug Club of America was founded in 1931. Today, there are groups in nearly every state in the country and in many nations around the world, including Finland and Australia. Debbie and her husband with their beloved pugs. Pugs at a glance. Weight: 14 to 18 pounds, 6 to 8 kilograms. Height at shoulder: 12 to 15 inches, 30 to 38 centimeters. Coat hair: short. Some have a double coat. Colors: fawn or black, silver, though rarely. Country of origin: China. Lifespan: about 15 years. Personality: playful, patient, loving. Best in Show. What makes a great pug? Every owner knows that his or her dog is special. Judges in dog shows, however, look very carefully at a pug's appearance and behavior. Here are some of the things they look for. Large round head. Dark, bold, lively eyes. Velvety ears, can be rose or button. Tightly curled tail, preferably with 2 curls. Deep wrinkles and short muzzle. Soft, smooth coat. Square and muscular body. Behavior: playful, charming, and outgoing.